Flickering blue light. The world crowds in, hungry for attention. A phone vibrates, new notification. The mind splits, pulled by 100 voices. We wake inside this storm of signals. Distractions seduce us from every angle, each promising comfort, excitement, or escape. How do you stay upright, steady, and whole when the world constantly tugs you off course? Epictetus, Enchiridion 15. Remember that you must behave as at a banquet. Is a dish brought to you? Stretch out your hand and take a share with moderation. Does it pass by you? Don't stop it. Has it not yet come? Don't reach out for it with desire, but wait until it comes in front of you. Imagine noise all around, the scent of food, laughter, the clinking of cups. Desire beckons with every passing tray. The Stoic doesn't suppress hunger or pretend to float above the world untouched. Instead, he cultivates a kind of inner discipline. To enjoy what's present, yes, but never to clutch or pine for every passing thing. It's easy to see the banquet, harder to see your own thumb scrolling for the next dopamine hit. Notifications, offers, endless breaking news, all tempting you to lunge, to grasp, to demand. The question, can you let things pass by without reaching out? Can you accept what comes, participate with grace, but let the rest move on, ungrabbed? Distraction is a banquet. The wise person chooses their servings with care. Seneca, Letters 18.5, set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, is this the condition that I feared? Distraction isn't always glitzy. It can come disguised as comfort, the little luxury after a hard day. Yet Seneca, the Roman playwright, advisor, and survivor of imperial cruelty, saw what comfort can do. It softens resolve. It makes temptation harder to resist. Imagine deliberately living rough for a day or two, eating simply, dressing plainly, not because you hate comfort, but to test its hold on you. What's life without streaming, without takeout, without that mid-morning scroll through social feeds? The challenge is quiet, but the lesson runs deep. Most of our cravings are shadows. What we chase often withers the second we face it in the daylight. Ask yourself, what do I fear about missing out? What's left of me when all that noise falls silent? Seneca, on the shortness of life, 3.3. People are frugal in guarding their personal property, but as soon as it comes to squandering time, they are most wasteful of the one thing in which it is right to be stingy. Currency is obvious. It's in your wallet. Time feels abundant, until it's not. We double-check subscriptions, lock our cars, track devices. Meanwhile, minutes and hours leak away, lost in endless browsing, forgotten calls, rabbit holes of content. Seneca's warning slices through centuries. If time is our real wealth, then modern distraction is the perfect thief. Listen, the phone in your hand, the endless scroll, the later tonight that repeats forever, these are the subtle pickpockets of your life. What would happen if you prized your hours as much as your possessions? If you protected your best minutes for what matters and defended your days as if they were gold? Epictetus, Enchiridion 33.6. Be mostly silent. Say what is necessary in few words. Very rarely, when the occasion demands, speak, but not about common topics, not about gladiators or horse races or athletes or food and drink, the topics of everyday conversation. Some distractions waste our time, others erode our presence. How often do we fill silence just to ease social space? Talk for the sake of talking, repeat trivia, comment on things that mean little, and change nothing. Epictetus, once a slave, understood the weight and power of words. Speech can scatter the mind or focus it. Most things worth saying are said in a few lines. Today, it's the podcast that never ends, the heated reply thread, the urge to weigh in on every viral event. The Stoic practices discretion. Seek silence, not as an absence but as armor. Speak with intention. Consider this. Try one day of saying less. Words become sharper. Presence deepens. The mind, less cluttered, finds its own spaciousness. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 4.3. People look for retreats for themselves, in the country, by the coast, or in the hills. You yourself are much inclined to this desire. But this is altogether a mark of the most common sort of men, for it is in your power whenever you choose to retire into yourself. For nowhere, either with more quiet or more freedom from trouble, does a man retire than into his own soul. Even emperors, weighed down by duty, longed for escape. To the countryside, to the seaside, searching for quiet and control. Yet true retreat, the Stoic says, is not about changing place. It's the strange freedom found only inside yourself. The modern equivalent, Dreaming of a weekend away, a reset, a digital Sabbath that never seems to come. Marcus writes from war camps and imperial chaos. If peace was possible for him there, what keeps us from finding it now, in a busy office, a crowded home, a hectic city street? He points to a radical idea: solitude is portable. If you can master your mind, you can find rest anywhere. Try it. When the world grows loud, turn inward. Give yourself the same hospitality you reserve for others. You carry your own refuge within. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 1.7. From Rusticus: I learned the need for reform and treatment of my character. I learned not to be led astray into an enthusiasm for rhetoric, for writing on speculative themes, for discoursing on moralizing texts, not to parade at home in ceremonial costume or do things of that kind. Sometimes distraction hides beneath respectable masks. Productivity, self-improvement, intellectual showmanship. We chase cleverness, seek approval, build personas, often at the cost of authenticity. Marcus Aurelius credits Rusticus, his blunt and honest teacher, for cutting through all of it. Don't make philosophy a performance. Don't make life a costume parade. You don't have to become someone else to be worthy. The deeper task is humble. Reform your character, not for show, not to impress peers, but for the quiet strength it brings. Ask yourself, where am I posturing? Am I chasing recognition or truth? Seneca, Letters 2.2. Be careful, however, that reading many authors and all kinds of books does not make you discursive and unsteady. You must linger among a limited number of master thinkers and digest their works if you would derive ideas which shall win firm hold in your mind. Everywhere means nowhere. Information overload is not new. Seneca, writing in the 1st century, already saw the risk. Reading widely but shallowly leaves the mind scattered. The trap is deeper now. Endless content, infinite feeds, every question met with 1,000 answers, each one competing for your attention. But the mind, like the soil, needs time to absorb what it's given. Ideas that matter require holding, chewing, letting them settle and shape you. Everywhere means nowhere. If you're always moving, you never arrive. Choose less, go deep, let one true idea anchor your day. Modern life is built to distract. Everything is engineered to capture and keep your focus. To the ancient Stoics, this is not just an inconvenience. It is an existential threat, one that erodes the only resource you truly possess, your attention. There's a choice here. You are not powerless. The world's noise is loud, but your mind is yours if you learn to reclaim it. Every small act counts. Pausing before you open the next app. Holding back from comment when there's nothing necessary to add. Saying no, thank you to invitations you don't need. Trying silent walks, quiet days, meals without screens. You begin to accumulate presence, minute by minute, choice by choice. That's how the old wisdom survives, by being lived, not just quoted. In a world built to divide your attention, the greatest act of rebellion is stillness, and the smallest moment of clarity is worth more than 1,000 distractions. If this stayed with you, there are more stories like it waiting. Stoicism is lived, not just learned, and every day you get to choose your own way.